welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I'm super excited that you're here with me today. If today is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, I say thank you. I truly appreciate your support. I walked into Bath and Body Works to see what's up, see what they have, and I've been able to pick some few of them here, 10 in total. Some of them, or majority of them, I love, with the exception of about one or two that I'm not really, digging. So the very first one I have here is white tea and sage, and thankfully now they have the notes, written down at the back, so you don't have to go to Fragrantica or anywhere to look it up. So it says it has sparkling bergamot, white tea, and then fresh sage. And what I've realized is that whatever they say or they have written is typically or literally what you get from the fragrances, with the exception of few. So this is white tea and sage, and honestly, I would say this is my number one out of the 10 that I have. It is, if I'm supposed to rank them, this is going to be my number one. It is so refreshing, so light, so airy, that white tea, relaxing vibes. I like tea in fragrances, and it gives me that sort of relaxed atmosphere, sort of you're chilling, nothing more serious, and that is what this fragrance gives me. I really like the scent. It's calming, that's relaxing sort of mood. It gives me that kind of lazy Saturday, Sunday morning when you're just home, you don't want to go anywhere, you're not doing anything much, and you just want to have that zen mind, or have some sort of spa-like feel in the house, and that is what white tea and sage gives me. It is lovely. I'm so glad I picked this one up. I think I'm going to layer this with a lot of fragrances, some of the green aquatic fragrances that I have. I think I'm going to layer it, but on its own, it's amazing. I think this is marketed as unisex. It goes both ways because I like it on myself, and I think it's not too sweet, or it's not like the typical Bath and Body sweet caramel, sweet vanilla sort of scent that men shy away from. This one is totally unisex, so men can also enjoy this one. The next one that I picked up is Sea Island Shore. It was my first time, or it's my first time of even hearing about this body mist, because I don't normally use them, but I heard, I've seen some reviews about them and it piqued my interest. So when I saw it, I was like, I need to grab this, and been so impressed by this fragrance, to be very honest. The notes in this are on it as usual, and it's cotton, plain cotton, orange blossom, blue freesia, and then ocean musk. That is what that is the notes in this one. It is such a wonderful clean linen scent. It gives me like an ironed sort of clean linen scent. That is how it comes across to me. Fresh cotton vibes, and honestly, I'm so impressed by this fragrance. I had no idea it existed, and I'm so glad I found out. And I think I can also layer this with a lot of clean sort of fragrances, and on its own, this is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It lasts, quite average for a body mist. It can last about 4 hours on you, and then you can always reapply. And for the price, I think you can just put this one in your bag as you go wherever, just reapply, because the scent is very beautiful. This too, I think men can use, because it's not like the typical Bath and Body sweet fragrance, so men can also use this one. And honestly, I am really impressed by the first two fragrances. So this is Sea Island Shore by Bath and Body Works. The third one, which I'm really enjoying now, is Pure Wonder by Bath and Body Works, obviously. When I got this fragrance, I was super excited because I liked the scent and I wanted to know more about it. So I went on Fragrantica to check out, reviews and the notes and whatnot. And someone said it reminded him of Sarah Jessica Parker's Stash Unspoken. I have that one, so I immediately did a side-by-side comparison, and honestly, it does not, not necessarily, but just a subtle sort of resemblance. It's also been compared to Alien, which to me, it doesn't really compare to Alien, in my opinion. The notes in this are iced rose water, jasmine, and then warm white amber. So probably the jasmine sort of pulls or gives the impression that it's close to Alien. To me, What this one rather smells like, or it reminds me faintly of YSL Sleep, the original. The dry down of this sort of reminds me of that, but on as a fragrance mix on its own, I think Pure Wonder is a lovely scent. It performs quite good than most of them. It performs quite good, so you can wear it on its own. The jasmine, the sort of lavender that I get from it makes it quite a good scent. It stays much longer than most of them, and I am really enjoying it. So Pure Wonder by Bath and Body Works is one that I will highly recommend if you are looking for a body mist that will last long and smell quite feminine and strong. So the next one I have is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. As the name implies, the notes are passion fruits, pineapple leaves, and banana flowers. It smells like, whatever it says on it are literally what it gives. It gives that it gives all this vacation vibes, at the beach, sort of vacation vibes, without the normal coconut that it's in most of these beachy vacation vibes fragrances. This one does not have any coconut in it, so it's quite different from those kind of tropical vacay vibes. It's very delicious. It smells like something that I would drink. It's the passion fruit and the pineapple and the banana flowers. It's fruity and sort of bright. It's a happy scent to me. I think it's a happy scent, and I'll be so happy to layer this with other fragrances. I'm yet to know what I can layer this with, because I don't have any fragrance with the notes of banana or passion fruit, but I think I have notes with pineapple, so probably I will layer it and see how it goes. But on its own, it's a beautiful fragrance. So Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower is one that I will also highly recommend if you're looking for a body mist. So the next one on my list is Hibiscus Paradise. As the name implies, to me this is just like straight up hibiscus fragrance. So the notes are pink hibiscus, juicy guava, and then sun-caged coconut. I don't really get a lot of the coconut in this, and this reminds me of it reminds me of one Bath and Body Works fragrance I think I have or I've used, and I can't really figure it out, but it kind of reminds me of something I'm familiar with. Is the hibiscus notes, floral with some that guava. It's like mouth-watering, juicy sort of fragrance, and I think it's also a happy-go-lucky sort of scent that can be used. It's not juvenile, so it can be used for basically everyday sort of all occasions. Nothing too fancy, nothing too serious. So Hibiscus Paradise is one that I also recommend if you are looking for something, and it's quite new to me. I'm not generally a big fan of Bath and Body, but these ones I'm sort of enjoying them. Next one I have here is Sunshine Mimosa, and as the name implies, it's just made up of bright, bubbly champagne and then fresh citruses. I'm not too sure which citruses I'm picking up here, but it gives that general feel of citruses with some bubbly champagne-like twist to it. It is just a good scent. It is just a good scent. Nothing to me, nothing too outstanding, but for a body mist is a good one. If you like that effervescent citruses, you will enjoy this. So these next two are my least favorite ones, and the very first one is whipped berry meringue, which is what has the note of fresh berries, whipped sugar, and then fluffy vanilla. It is basically a berry scent. I don't know, for some reason I'm not really feeling this one. It's just a berry flat berries with sugar. That's all I get from it, and it's okay. To me it is quite juvenile. It is more for preteens and teenagers than adults or a grown woman like me. I just feel like it's a little too juvenile for my personal taste, but it's quite a good scent if you like the berries and then the vanilla kind of scents together. Then you can actually go for this. The bubbly rose is basically a rose and champagne scent. I think they are from the same line because they have the same design. So I think they are from the same line. But this one too, it's just a little blunt. Nothing too special for me. It has some champagne, which makes it like this sparkling sort of watered down sparkling rose scent. It's okay, but it's I don't really enjoy it. It's not one that I would reach out for. So I think it will also be appropriate for younger ages, because it's not too much out there. So those two are my least favorite ones that I picked. The next one that I have is actually one that I like, but which is mint chocolate swirl. Mint chocolate swirl is basically mint and then chocolate, and to me it smells like a mint chocolate ice cream. It's basically the same sort of thing, mint chocolate ice cream, which is very nice. It has that, the initial spray is amazing, but it just 1 minute on you and it's gone. And that is why I just feel like it's not worth it to me buying it, because after 1 minute of spraying this, you don't really even smell it anymore, especially if it's on skin. But the scent is amazing. It's just like, it's a straight up mint chocolate ice cream scent. That is what you get from it. But the scent, so if you enjoy that sort of scent, you can just pick one up and then just continue to reapply, and then it can last a bit longer on you. But if you're looking for something to give you longevity, this is not the one to go for. So the last one here is Buttercup and Berry Bellini, and this is a lovely scent. The notes in this are strawberry, puree, buttercup flowers, and then bubbly prosecco. That makes it a creamy strawberry scent. It's quite a lovely scent. It's not my favorite or one of my favorites. It's one that I can do away with, but I'm also glad I picked it up because I think I can layer it with fragrances which are on the fruity side, or fragrances that have the strawberry note to it, and that is the reason why I enjoy this particular fragrance. So on it and the whole, my favorite so far is the white tea and the sage, and then the island, what's the name, the Sea Island Shore. I adore that. And then Pure Wonder, I adore that one as well. And then the rest are also just good enough for me to have or layer with other fragrances. So these are the 10 amazing scents I picked up. I have other 2 or 3 that I have, but I think I will just pick a few more and then bring them together and then do some review on it. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. And please, if you are new here, consider subscribing. Let's come be part of this family, and help the channel to grow too. I really appreciate your support. And if you are a returning subscriber, I say thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.